1984, Kendrick Lamar released his album GNX. He named the project after a very specific, deeply revered 1980s Buick. During his recent stage performances, the artist has featured the car as a central set piece, positioning it as a modern symbol of prestige. This interest is mirrored in the collector market, where bidders at elite auctions are paying well into the six figures for the rarest examples. It raises the question, why is a vehicle on the boxier side of 1980s design appearing at the intersection of hip-hop and ultra-wealthy collectors? To understand its current status, we have to look back at how this specific Buick broke the established rules of American performance. By the 1980s, the traditional American muscle car was in trouble. Strict new emissions regulations had forced manufacturers to detune their V8 engines, leaving enthusiasts with very few high-performance options. Drivers were looking for a powerful alternative, but few expected it to come from Buick, a brand primarily known for building conservative, comfortable luxury cars. Buick responded with the Grand National. It was a radical departure for the brand, defined by a menacing, completely blacked-out exterior. The design was so aggressively dark that the public and the automotive press quickly gave it a permanent nickname, Darth Vader's car. On the street, its imposing stance and monochromatic look made it stand out from the bright colors and chrome of the era. This sinister aesthetic created an automotive anti-hero that was perfectly timed to capitalize on a period of stagnating performance. The real subversion wasn't on the outside, it was under the hood. Buick decided to walk away from the V8 engine entirely. Instead, they utilized a 3.8-liter V6, adding a turbocharger to force more air into the engine. This chart shows the output for the 1986 and 1987 models. An intercooler pushed factory ratings to 245 horsepower and a massive 355 pound-feet of torque. That torque allowed it to out-accelerate the era's V8 icons, including the Ford Mustang Fox body. It also outperformed the Chevrolet Camaro Z28, proving that a turbocharged V6 could beat a traditional small-block V8 in a straight line. It even outpaced America's premier sports car, the Corvette, a vehicle GM had spent decades marketing as its performance flagship. With a 0 to 60 time of approximately 6 seconds, it became a frequent winner on drag strips across the country. By using a smaller, turbocharged engine to beat larger competitors, Buick showed that displacement was no longer the only way to achieve performance dominance. The pinnacle of this era was the 1987 GNX, or Grand National Experimental. It was designed as a limited production send-off for the platform. It was incredibly rare. As this visualization shows, Buick only built 547 units, making it one of the most exclusive production cars of the decade. On paper, the GNX was rated at 276 horsepower and 360 pound-feet of torque. However, it was widely understood by tuners and testers that Buick had underreported these figures, and the car's actual output was significantly higher. That power made the GNX the fastest American production car of its era, capable of outrunning high-end sports cars from around the world. The GNX cemented the platform's legacy, ending its run by outperforming every other production car made in America that year. Today, the car's reputation as a V8 killer has made it one of the most valuable American cars of the 1980s. Driver-quality Grand Nationals now sell for between $40,000 and $60,000. For exceptional low-mileage cars, prices exceed $80,000. But the real spike is the GNX market. For a genuine GNX, buyers consistently pay well into the six figures. This financial value is driven by its lasting cultural identity as an unapologetic rebel, a car that ignored the conventions of its time and won. From 1980s drag strips to the cover of a 2024 Kendrick Lamar album, the Buick Grand National has transitioned from a sleeper V6 into a permanent icon of American car culture.